Good morning, Culers. A very special edition of Wake Up and Barca. El Clasico day is here. Let's go. El Clasico. I'm so excited. Good morning to the Stash Squad. Good morning to Culers from all over the world. Welcome to the Undefeated channel. In today's, like I said, special episode of El Clasico, we'll be talking about lineups. We'll go over predictions. We'll also... I will be sharing my top 5 favorite, most memorable El Clasico moments, all in today's episode. But before we get into that, I want to first invite you to join the Undefeated community. If this is your first time finding us, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications. We are here live covering Barcelona news every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So come hang out with the Stash Squad. And then, of course, we're live for all the Barcelona matches, including today's match, El Clasico. Kickoff is at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We're going to be going live about 30 minutes before that. We'll reiterate the lineups, the predictions, all that good stuff, but I digress. If you're finding us for the first time, welcome to the Undefeated community. We are a collection of Culers from around the world who come together to support the Blaugrana. And again, in today's episode, we'll be talking El Clasico, preview, prediction, my top 5 most memorable moments, all in today's show. Let's go ahead and kick things off the right way, my friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the Undefeated Mustache John.
All right, and we did it. We are live. We are ready for action. No mistakes this time, Ayush, so far. Get the counter to 1. Here we go. I am so excited. I want to first actually get caught up with the Stash Squad. Haven't seen y'all since Friday. It's been a long weekend. I had a lot of fun. I hope you all lived life. I know I had intended of getting my top 5 most memorable, my top 5 favorite El Clasico moments out as an upload. I will get that up at some point. I decided, you know what, instead of trying to cram that in and possibly producing something that wasn't the best that I could do at the moment, put a pause on that. Live life a little bit. Go have some fun. So that's what I did. So I want to catch up with the Stash Squad, and then we're going to go over lineups. We're going to go over predictions, and I will share with you my top 5 most memorable El Clasico moments. So good morning to the Stash Squad. How we doing, friends? Let me turn to the chat, see who we got hanging out with us. Felipe, hello, hello. Prashanth, good morning. Sam, hello. Guled, welcome to the community. Ovi's with us. Hello. Welcome back to you. Who else we got here? Ayush, of course, the Stash Mod. My main man. Coffee at Dawn. Good morning, sir. Let's see. Prashant says maybe you'll change the top 5 after tomorrow. Oh, that's right. In India, is it going to be technically tomorrow by the time they play? What time is it in India right now? Are we already on the next day? It is still Sunday, March 20th for me, and that's when Barcelona are playing. But I guess for all of my Indian friends out there, all of the Indian members of the Stash Squad, I guess that's going to be tomorrow for you all. Priyesh, hello, hello. I am doing well. I am doing quite well. Before we take a look at Barcelona, I'm doing quite well. Spring is right around the corner. I think we're like a day or two away from the official start of spring. So sun is out. The weather is starting to get warm. Along with it being El Clasico Day, we are also celebrating Gotcha Day for my dog Puyol. Gotcha Day is when you adopt a dog and you don't really know their birthday. You celebrate the day that you adopted the dog and you call it a Gotcha Day. So March 20th, last year, adopted my dog Puyol, and it has been such a joy having him in our house. He and his younger brother Oji put a big smile on my face every day. So we are celebrating galore today. Gotcha Day for my dog Puyol. El Clasico Day. There's not a lot on the line for Barcelona, to be honest. Let's start here. Let me jump over to this. Let's jump over to my screen here. I want to take a look at the table going into this. There we go. It's right there for me. I didn't even need to click on anything. I want to take a look at the table. Barcelona, yes, we're currently in 4th, but we got 2 matches in hand against Atletico, 1 with Sevilla, 1 with Real. That's going to be made up, I think, at the end of this month. I could be wrong. It's either this month or April. We have a match against Rayo. That's our makeup match. I digress. There's not a whole lot at stake. Yes, we want to win, but if you look at it, Betis are starting to slip. Sociedad starting to slip. We still get to play Sevilla. So I just want to prep folks that if for some reason things don't go our way today, it's not the end of the world, okay? Barcelona are going into the Bernabeu. Am I saying that right? Bernabeu. Some people call it the Bernabeu. I've heard that before. I think it's Bernabeu, though. It's funny. I get so much slack on this channel in the comments from people being upset with how I pronounce things. Sorry. So sorry. I was pronouncing Araujo for a while. People were pretty upset about that. They're like, the emphasis is on the U. It's Araujo. You're not saying it right, John. I know. I'm an American. We're going to say things wrong. Once words come over the American border, we get to say them however we want. That's part of being an American. I don't know if you guys knew that. It's actually in the Declaration of Independence. It says, like, right down in the fine print, plus we can say words however we want to say them. Hashtag America. I don't know if you guys knew that. So I appreciate the feedback when I say words wrong, but at the end of the day, America, you know, what are you going to do about it? Oh shit, we got Culers in the house. How we doing, buddy? We also got Alex Hernandez and Hector Martinez. Hello, hello. Anyway, folks, I was saying, we want 3 points. 3 points would be huge. A draw is okay. A loss is not the end of the world, all right? We will still be okay. Whatever happens today, I want to see good football. I want to see Barcelona win, but I want to see good football. Again, kickoff is at 4 p.m. That's Eastern Daylight Time. So convert that for your time zone from around the world. I know we got people watching from all over the globe here. We're going to be going live again later this afternoon about 3:30. I don't even have it scheduled yet. That's how far behind I am on getting stuff ready. We're not quite there yet, but I'm gonna schedule that as soon as we're done here. Niman, hello and good morning. How we doing? Clean sheet would be great, Culers. We'll get to predictions in just a moment, but we'll get to it. Yes, it has been March 2019 was the last time that Barcelona won an El Clasico. So let's take a look at the squad that we've got going up against Los Blancos today. See if we can end that streak. We are winless. Haven't even gotten a draw. We've been beaten in the last 5. Not good, folks. Not good. You got to go back, like I said, to March 2019 to get a win for the Blaugrana. We are going to be without Ansu Fati, Umtiti, Roberto. They've been out for a while, but the newest injury, and it breaks my heart, Serginho Dest, it's looking like he's going to be out up to 3, 4, maybe 5 weeks. He's not going to be available for Barcelona here in El Clasico. He's not going to be available for USA against Mexico. I'm devastated about that one. But we have to focus. I know Serginho Dest would not want us to sit here and be sad about it. He'd want us to be positive, to be focused on the match at hand. And here is my predicted starting 11, folks. I want to get your thoughts on this. In the defense, Jordi Alba, Piqué, Araujo, Dani Alves gets the start. It was highly questionable who was going to get the start prior to Dest's injury, Dest or Dani. There is still an option that Dani doesn't start this one, that Araujo plays right back, and Garcia comes in as the center back pairing with Piqué. That is a possibility. That is a possibility. Outside of that, I don't think we have other options that are logical for Xavi to go with. In the midfield, we could debate this a little bit. I'm going with the standard Busquets, De Jong, Pedri. Busquets and Pedri, 100% absolutely starting. The question is, will it be Xavi or De Jong? I'm going De Jong for this one. If you read the tea leaves and see that Xavi did not get the start in Europa League, maybe it's Xavi. I've seen a few predicted lineups going for Xavi. So maybe, I'll say maybe. But I think it's going to be De Jong. Here's what I think. Xavi has a very bright future. He's playing incredibly well now, but there's room for growth, and I would say enough room for growth that here today, Frenkie de Jong is the starter. Frenkie de Jong is just a little bit above Xavi in terms of that experience, in terms of that composure, in terms of that reliability, box to box. If we want to go a little bit more attacking, he's going to go Xavi. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Maybe. Those are my two questions so far. Will it be Danny at right back or will it be Araujo? Of course, Garcia would slide in if that's the case. And then will it be De Jong or will it be Xavi? We can start the conversation going there. My front three, as much as I want to see Adama in there, I think he's going to go with Dembele on the right, Ferran on the left, Aubameyang centrally. Memphis has not done enough since coming back from injury to earn that starting role. Adama, as much as I'm loving what he's doing, let me just say that again. As much as I am loving what Adama is doing, Dembele does bring that extra little dynamic to his attack. In my discussions in the Galatasaray match preview with my buddy Pablo, shout out to Pablo if you're watching, he's the one that really brought that up, and it stood out to me that Dembele does give you that extra little bit. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about Dembele. He breaks my heart, bro. Breaks my heart. It's tough to watch Dembele knowing what happened in January with the contract negotiations. I've said this ad nauseum. This is why we have this black and white cam now. Anytime we got to talk about Dembele, anytime we celebrate involving Dembele, you will see this Dembele cam happening. All right, so it's going to be an interesting match. I think he gets the start. I do think he gets the start. This is my starting 11. Let me know. I'll turn to the chat now. Get your reactions. Get your thoughts. Coffee says, how about putting Araujo at right back? Vinicius is going to kill Alves. We did see that in, was it the Supercopa match? I'm pretty sure it's the Supercopa match. Yeah, because the only other match that we played was back in October, right? Yes, these are our two matches for the year. We had Supercopa in January, lost 3-2, lost 2-1 back in October. Serginho Dest actually played really well in that match. Dani Alves, I'm pretty sure, started in this one. Correct me if I'm wrong. No, he did get the start. Yes, this is where Vinny Jr. was smoking Dani Alves. So it's a strong, I would say a strong possibility. If we jump back to the potential lineups here, I would say, so here's, I'll reiterate the potential things that I could change here. It could be Araujo at right back and Garcia coming in at center back. It could be Xavi over De Jong. It could be Adama over Dembele. Those are like the three that maybe could potentially happen. Of the three, I would say the most likely would be Araujo starting at right back with Garcia at center back. Then a far distant second would be Adama over Dembele, and a close third to that second would be Xavi over De Jong. Other than that, I feel pretty confident. I would put a small wager, not a mortgage payment. I would put a small wager on this lineup. Like I said, the most likely change is maybe Araujo at right back. Anyway, let me get some more thoughts. See if I can get caught up on the chat here. Ayush says Adama over Ferran. Here's the thing, folks. Do I have a tab open for that? I don't. It's something like 9 goals and assists in 13 matches. Or is it 13? I'm going to have to bring it up. Let me open up this tab because I just came across a stat on the Twitter. And so let me jump over to my profile and show you all, because this stat was an eye-opener. I didn't realize he was doing this well. Let's see, not this. At the undefeated MJ on Twitter, by the way. Is this it? Yes, here it is. So, okay. 9 goals and assists in 13 appearances, far from poor. Shout out to Neil Gardner. Shares a lot of helpful information and good opinions on Twitter. I don't know the guy, but I follow him. So shout out to Neil Gardner. But with that stat, folks, if you guys did not see that yet, does that change your opinion about Ferran Torres? I would say, puts a different shade on the lens of viewing Ferran Torres. For me, personally, it changes things a little bit. I think that what we need to look for in Ferran Torres is more of that playmaker ability. See him as more, not as a David Villa. I think there was the David Villa comparisons coming in early, and he's not going to be that type of goal scorer yet. maybe he's yet to blossom in that way. His finishing could improve. He's talked about how Pep Guardiola really helped mold him into a number 9. That's fantastic. So maybe we still have yet to see the best in terms of his finishing ability. But overall, as a playmaker, as someone who's going to be involved in the tiki and the taka, you could do a lot worse than Ferran Torres. You really could. So I think we're good with this lineup, folks. I really do. Kyle Cash in the house. Hello to Kyle. Welcome, sir. AF is here with us. Complex is here with us. Kavin, hello. If I missed you, I apologize, but hello. We've got a good squad here today. Let me pause real quick on the action. We're going to jump over to my top 5 favorite moments. I'm going to risk a little bit of a copyright flag here, but I think we'll be okay under the guise of fair use because of, commentary and, all that jazz, reactions and whatnot. I've got my top 5 moments for you. Let me quickly take a look at my list, make sure I didn't forget anything. I think I'll put this right here just in case. Okay, just in case I need it. Folks, sweet. Okay, we're going to start out, like I said, my top 5 favorite, most memorable, most iconic, however you want to call it, El Clasico moments coming at you. And first, we are starting out with what some people have dubbed the greatest assist of all time. And it comes from none other than Sergi Busquets. So let's take a look at this amazing assist from Sergi Busquets and then, an average goal from Lionel Messi. But this is number 5 on my most memorable, favorite, most iconic El Clasico moments. Here it comes. Watch this assist from Busquets. It's absolutely incredible. Messi to Busquets. Here it comes. Look at that pass. Absolutely sets up Lionel Messi for just a stroll, a walk in the park to score past Madrid. Easy peasy, no problem for Leo. Busquets doing all the hard work there. Am I right? Wrong. I'm joking around, of course. An amazing run from Lionel Messi. Let's bring that back and see how many players he actually runs past after, again, an incredible assist from Sergi Busquets here. Let's try to count them. So Leo gets the ball. I'm counting that as 2. I think that's Xavi Alonso right there. There's 1, 2. Let's see how many others he gets past. 3, 4. Where are you at, Marcelo? 5. And then I think that's Ramos coming back for more, double dipping for the 6. 5 players, but 6 times he dribbled past the defenders there. Incredible run from Lionel Messi. That's number 5 on my list. Let me turn to the chat real quick, get a reaction, see how we doing. Kuda says no to Risk It Biscuit. We're going to Risk It Biscuit, okay? We're going to Risk It Biscuit a little bit, doing a little bit of a screen share. No big deal. I'm not sharing anything live. These are all already copyright infringements, if we're honest. Like Messi Studio here, shout out to Messi Studio, 8.83 subscribers. He doesn't own the copyright to this. So someone will flag it somewhere and I'll go, no, fair use. We're all good. So anyway, that's number 5 on the list. In at number 4 is the number 5. I think Gerard Piqué put it best with one of these guys. Let's jump over and take a look at Barcelona, Real Madrid. This was back in 2010. I'll go ahead and play this while we talk about it a little bit. Starting out with a fantastic goal from Xavi. Absolutely incredible. Watch this. Whoop. Sorry, Iker Casillas. Sorry, Iker. This one was especially iconic for me because I had just moved to Denver, Colorado. It was my first time living in a big city. I know a lot of you don't know my background, but it was my first time living in a big city, and I went to a soccer bar for the first time where there was a huge crowd of people who also cared about the game, who were also wearing jerseys, who were as passionate as I was. It was absolutely incredible. So for that to be my first experience in a bar full of people who cared about what I care about, and for Barcelona to win 5-0, oh, it was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. We'll jump ahead. Is that the 5th one? I think this is the 5th goal here. We'll watch that one last. Xavi coming off, of course, to a huge round of applause. I believe this is Jefran Suarez, I'm sure forgotten about Barcelona player getting one off the bench there. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We'll pause on that one. That's number 4. Barcelona scoring 5 against Real Madrid in an El Clasico in November back in 2010. Good times. Absolutely good times. Number 3 is probably the most iconic moment on the list. I mean, I don't know if I even need to explain this one, but I'll do it in 5 words. Bernabeu, stoppage time winner, Leo. Let's take a look, folks. You guys know this one. This is, like I said, perhaps the most iconic. Sergio Roberto, La Remontada legend, pushes forward, finds Andre Gomez to Jordi Alba, sets up Lionel Messi, the classic Jordi Alba to Lionel Messi finish, the stoppage time winner, and Lionel Messi can't help but rip his shirt off and show it to the Bernabeu crowd. He says, "You will never forget the name, Lionel Messi. Remember who I am." Iconic moment. Here it comes, folks. I'm so excited. I got chills just thinking about it. Show it to him, Leo. Do it. Show him. Let the crowd know who you are, Leo. Look at the Madristas, brokenhearted. The most frustrated you'll ever see Ronaldo right there. And there it is, folks. That's the iconic moment. Lionel Messi holding up the kit. Number 3 on the list. Oh, my gosh. But I'll tell you what, all 5 of these could be number 1 in my heart. I'll tell you that. Absolutely incredible moment. Where were you when Lionel Messi trolled the entire Bernabeu? Absolutely incredible. Wow, 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 wow. Winston, hello, hello. Thanks for jumping in. Welcome, my friends. Again, if you're just joining us, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are going through my top 5 El Clasico moments, my favorite, my most memorable, my most iconic. We've gone through the top 3 and now creeping in to the top 2. You know he's going to show up on the list here somewhere. An absolute legend, an icon within himself. I'm doing my best to mimic his hair. You guys know who I'm talking about. The captain, El Capitano, Carles Puyol, with the header and the badge kiss. And this one, if you look at the scoreboard, it's 1-1 Barcelona-Madrid. Again, in the Bernabeu, Xavi, a young Xavi, look at that baby face, queuing up the corner kick. And it's going to be, not a corner kick, the free kick. And it's going to be Carles Puyol coming in with the power header to put Barcelona up 2-1, and then just watch the celebration from the passionate Carles Puyol. This is what he's known for. He's known for the rock and roll football. Let's go. And then this is why it's iconic right here. Oh, let me jump back because I missed it. Here it comes. This is classic Carles Puyol. Kissing the badge. Kissing the armband. He loves it. He absolutely loves the Blaugrana, loves Barcelona. You could not ask for a better captain than Carles Puyol. Look at Iron Robben. I totally forgot that Iron Robben was even at Real Madrid. That is hilarious. This is a young Iron Robben, and he still doesn't have hair. No big deal. Oh, that is too funny. Iron Robben. Oh, that's great. Anyway, folks, that's the top 4 so far. We got one more. I'm going to pause just for a second and get everybody's reactions. We got one more moment coming up. It's my number 1 most iconic, most memorable, favorite moment. But I want to pause and get some reactions from the chat so far. Let's see here. Dragon Mobile. Hello. Love the name. Welcome to the chat, sir. FC Barcelona boy. Welcome, welcome. We're going to get to predictions in just a moment. We're going to round out our top 5 here. Yeah, Ayush is on the ball. Got all kind of fuzzies in my hair right now. On the ball with these commands. He creates them on the fly. Shout out to the stash mod Ayush, who, little spoiler alert, I've got 2 guests coming up for the El Clasico match today. Halftime, we're going to have EM Rich. He came on for a post-match against, I think, Galatasaray, I believe it was. Could be wrong. Totally forget. But he's going to make a return appearance at halftime of the El Clasico match. And then post-match, is going to be right after El Clasico today, and we're going to have the stash mod Ayush making his very first on-camera appearance. So it's going to be a fun day today. 2 guests, 1 at halftime, 1 after the match. With no further ado, folks, I think we need to go into my number 1 most iconic, most memorable, favorite, whatever you want to call it, El Clasico moment. It is Ronaldinho, the man who made me fall in love with the Blaugrana. Cannot stress enough. We're going to start out with a little goal from Eto'o here. No problem. One of my favorite strikers of all time. This era, from 2006 to 2009, probably my favorite era of Barcelona. But Ronaldinho, whoop, where you at, Sergio Ramos? Where you going, bro? And then, whoop, excuse me, sorry. And this was, again, these are not cupcake Real Madrid teams that we're going up against here. The 5-0, this performance where Ronaldinho absolutely smokes Sergio Ramos. I love when I try to do something cool and I get tongue-tied. Isn't that fun? I try to zoom in and be all cool, and then I'm just like, these are the words that I say now. Really cool, right? Cool story. Anyway, here's a shot of it. Ronaldinho absolutely smoked the entire Real Madrid defense several times. Roberto Carlos, Sergio Ramos, Cannavaro. These are big names, folks. Huge names. And for the respect, the admiration, the recognition of the Madristas to applaud Ronaldinho, the reigning Ballon d'Or at that time. Absolutely incredible. And again, just these are iconic moments for me, iconic moments for Culers from around the world. Where were you when these moments happened? That's what I'd love to know, folks. I've got a little bit longer to hang out. We're doing a little bit of a longer show, not as long as I initially thought. I'm a busy boy today. I got to pause. I'm going to go to my friend's baby shower, actually. So we got all kinds of things to celebrate. My dog Puyol's Gotcha Day. Awesome. My babies. Nope. Knock on wood. Not my baby. My friend's baby shower. Going to that for a couple hours. And then I'm coming back for El Clasico, friends. We're going to be live again about 30 minutes before kickoff. Something like that. We'll go over preview, predictions, all that good stuff. If you missed it earlier, here's my prediction for the lineup. Torres, Aubameyang, Dembele in the front 3. The young Pedri, Busquets in the midfield. Alba, Piqué, Araujo, and Danny across the back 4. And then Ter Stegen, the trusty German, between the posts. I'm pretty excited about it, folks. Pretty excited for this one. Okay, I'm going to go 2-1 to the Blaugrana away from home. I'm saying a goal from Aubameyang and a goal from Xavi off the bench. What? Are you kidding me? Let's go. 2-1 Barcelona. Goal from Aubameyang. Goal from Xavi off the bench. It's going to be a good one, folks. It's going to be a good one. I am very excited about it. Very excited about it. Again, we're going to be going live in about 4 hours. Yeah, just under 4 hours. We are going to be live again. Let's get everybody's predictions in the chat, folks. I want to hear from all the Stash Squad. Let's get predictions. I'm going 2-1 to the Blaugrana. Aubameyang, Xavi off the bench. Visca Barca. Climbing our way back up the table. Kyle Cash, you calm down. You calm down with those rumors. You Stupid says, Eto'o is the best striker for Barca for me. Just my opinion. Then Suarez. I would go with that too. In terms of the era that I've been able to watch, Eto'o is hands down my favorite striker. Kuda says the prophecy. Obi says, if Barca wins, Sensei, please play Barca intro on bass guitar. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. I did sing El Cante del Barça back in November. It was the Espanyol match. It was Xavi's first match. Because I told you guys, if Xavi got named manager, I would sing Barcelona's anthem live on stream. So I did. I went back and watched it. It's terrible. Made me cringe. Absolutely made me cringe. I'll have to redo that at some point. Put that as an upload. I digress. I don't even know where I was going with that. Anyway, get your predictions going. We got Achi saying 4-1 to the Blaugrana. I would love to see it. I would love to see another 5-0 to Barcelona. As I burp into the microphone, excuse me. You Stupid says 2-1 for Barca or a 2-2 draw. Ovi says 3-2 for Barca. Nima is saying 3-1 for the Blaugrana. Let's get it. Prashanth going 4-1 to Barca. Alba, Ferran, De Jong, and Dembélé getting goals. Fantastic. I appreciate the prediction, Prashanth. Felipe saying 3-1 Barca with Ferran, Alba, and Frankie De Jong. Loving the support for Frankie De Jong. Kyle Cass also going 2-1 to the Blaugrana. 2-1 is statistically the most common scoreline. As you saw in the last 2 matches that we played them, it was 3-2 and 2-1. I'm going back to a 2-1, but this time in favor of the Blaugrana. Love to see it. Stratek saying 3-0 Barca. Ayush coming in with the 3-1 Barca. Frankie says 4-1 to the Blaugrana. We're feeling good. We're feeling positive. Ugh. Love to see it. Love to see it, folks. I'm so excited about it. Again, kickoff is 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We're going to be going live 30 minutes before. The lineups will be out. We'll see how correct I was, what I got wrong, what I got right. And then we'll reiterate our predictions. We'll try to shake off the nerves, the anxiousness, and we will get a live watch-along going for Real Madrid, Barcelona. I'll be doing the live commentary. I'll cover the score, the play-by-play. You won't miss any of the action. And then you also get to chat with Culers from around the world as we support the Blaugrana. It's exciting stuff, folks. Very exciting stuff. Cannot wait. But we do have to wait. We got to wait like 4 hours. Less than. We are, 4 hours and 17 minutes away from kickoff. Again, we'll be live about 30 minutes before that. We've gone over the lineups. We've gone over predictions. I shared with you my top 5 El Clasico moments. If you're watching this on replay, let me know your thoughts down in the chat. Down in the comments. That's what they say. If you're watching this on replay, let me know down in the comments. In the chat, if you're watching this live, I want to say thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you tuning in for this special edition of Wake Up in Barca. It's not as long as I wanted it to be, but again, sometimes you got to live life outside of the internet, off stream. There's a lot of living to do, and ultimately, it's going to re-energize me, come in with some good vibes for our stream later this afternoon. El Clasico, Barcelona traveling into the Bernabeu. A huge 3 points for Barcelona up for grabs. I want to see you all there in just a few hours. Again, thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I will see you for El Clasico starting at 3:30. We'll start our stream at 3:30. I'm going to stop this stream. I'm going to schedule it now. And you, Kyle Cash, you calm down. Hang out with friends is good vibes, not babies, okay? This is a no baby household. Anyway, I digress, Kyle Cash and others. I love you all very much. I'll catch you all later this afternoon. El Clasico, go out there and do great things. I'll see you in just a little bit, all right? Thanks you so much for tuning in and taking a ride. Love you. Bye. Mwah.